everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I do have a video. It's Chille. He did 2 live streams last night. One was 6 minutes long. One was, I believe, 10 minutes long. Basically useless videos, but I got him flirting with a police officer. I think it's sweet. Like, we all know he's jealous of police officers, but yeah, I don't know. I think he fancies them. And that's why he gets so angry with them, because they don't treat him as sweet as he'd like to be treated by them. Enjoy the video.
Yo, what is going on out there with the Playboys? What's going on out there in the land of YouTube? YouTubers, what's going on? I'm just YouTubing for a couple of minutes. Let me make sure my Bluetooth. I just wanted to pop on for a couple of minutes. We got some really cool stuff right now going on. And, I'm going to be going live on DLZ Clips and coming back to Delete Law's main channel. Always going to be rocking my DLZ hat. I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to change things. And because of that mission and how big it is and how much time it's going to take, I often have to break off for long, extended periods of time to do some other things that I haven't made public just.
So as we noticed, he's not sober, which he never really is anyways. But what he means when he says that he has so many things going on, and that's why he has to take long hiatus, to do these things. What he actually means is that after he has a fundraiser, he needs some time off so that he can enjoy spending his subscribers' money on everything the fundraiser was not about. That's what he means by that.
What's going on, everybody? How is everybody? Hit the number 1 button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Just take your finger and just tap, tap, tappy. A little tap, tap, tappy on the like button. If you would, pretty please, with sugar and cherries on top. So hopefully, every time I see cherries and berries come on, I will pull over and I will film that copper. I will film that copper, and I'm going to be going live quite a bit from DLZ Clips. The channel's called DLZ Clips. If someone would drop down the link for the backup channel, Delete Law's Clips, I'm going to be going live exclusively from Delete Law's Clips for a little while. Thank you. I appreciate it. Good to see everybody. How is everybody? So I'm sorry that I'm not doing more audits right now. I've got a lot going on. But I'm building something for change. And I'm going to be teaching quite a bit over the next couple months, because I finally, you can't see back there right now, but I finally have everything. That's the channel.
Yeah, he doesn't do audit videos because he's not an auditor, and he's never done an audit video. What he does is he just goes inside or stays outside and just harasses and screams and verbally abuses police officers. He doesn't audit. I don't understand why he thinks he's an auditor. He tried to be an auditor, and the auditing community pretty much kicked him out. He's tried to be a sovereign citizen, but obviously they kicked him out. He doesn't belong to any society, I guess. Like, nobody, even the lowest of losers, which would be frauditors and sovereign citizens, even they don't want Chille. So Chille is basically in a league of his own, which is the lowest of losers, which is underneath frauditors and sovereign citizens and even flat earthers. So poor Chille has nothing to belong to. He has nothing that belongs to him either, but, that's besides the point. And I'll go ahead and tell you what's behind him, since it's too dark for you to see, and he's not going to tell you anyways. But, basically it's his bed. It's his blow-up doll of DMA. It's a little blanket, maybe a pillow, his portable toilet, basically his home inside of his friend's vehicle.
T, nice to see you. Thank you for putting that up. I'm going to be broadcasting live from the backup channel DLZ Clips over my next view. Good to see you, Downey Transparency. Nice to see everybody. So I'll be broadcasting live from the backup channel Delete Law's Clips. So make sure you guys get over there. KT is putting the link for the channel for DLZ Clips in the comment section. And I just want to make sure that I do everything I possibly can in this very short life that we have to do enough, even if it's not me that finally ushers in the change, to build enough of a structure that people that come after me can stand on the shoulders of the people whose shoulders I stood on, and now you can stand on my shoulders to take it even further, to get it changed, to change this system.
Well, I think we finally have Chille admitting that he walks all over his subscribers, standing on their shoulders, so that he can get on top and they can continue to stay on the bottom, which is basically where he is anyways. But as long as he continues to lie and grift and take money from his subscribers, they get nothing while Chille gets money. And that's how he wants it to work out. He's not going to do any kind of education. He cannot educate people because he himself is severely uneducated. So you have to kind of be educated to educate other people. Not happening. Plus, every time he says he's going to do this and this is coming up, it never happens. He'll say it's happening, and then in a couple of months, he'll bring it up again and say, yeah, I'm working really hard on this. It'll come out in a couple of weeks to a couple of months. A couple of months comes by. He repeats it again as if he never said it the first 2 times because, well, obviously his subscribers do not have very good long-term memory because they'd remember that he already promised these things numerous times before the current time. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to take to get his subscribers to understand that he's just lying to them, manipulating them, and using them. I wish there was a way to get that through their heads, because the least amount of people that Chille has access to hearing him out and listening to his words, the less people that will get hurt. And he's already hurt, or at least caused the death with his rhetoric of one of his supporters. Who's going to be next?
That's what has to happen. The system itself has got to be changed. We cannot accept this. Do not tolerate this. The status quo will not do. We have to be the resistance. You, with your camera, you are the difference maker. If when you see a copper, your camera's not sliding out of your pocket, then you have not been watching the channel. Every time you see a copper, your phone slides out of your pocket and you immediately begin recording at all times. The reason why I could record that copper so quickly is because my phone is on the charger. It is charged up. It is ready to go. You have got...
Wrong. You're not going to make a difference or a change just by filming the police. Your camera gives you no power at all. Just because you're filming them does not mean that you're stopping them from doing something that they shouldn't be doing. There's way more good cops out there than there are bad cops. And I don't care how many times Chille flip-flops on that. He'll literally sit there and say that all police are the devils and demons and enemy of the people, and then turn around and tell a police officer, you're not all bad. Again, how his subscribers don't pick up on his hypocrisy and flip-flopping, I will never understand. But that's because I'm working with a fully functional brain. And no, he is not able to film police just because his phone is literally sitting on a charger. He's able to film so quickly because he drives around with 2 cameras in his hands. 1 in each hand and a laptop in his lap. That's why he's able to film so quickly. This is one reason why he should lose his driver's license.
The very first moment that you see them, there can be no delay. We have to change the system. So do me a favor, if you guys are down for it, put a 1 in the comment. OTVO. Overturn Terry versus Ohio. OTVO. I got a new hat coming out. Right now I just have my Delete Laws hat in right now, and this is on Teespring, but I have a new hat coming out called OTVO. And my damn t-shirts are still not in. I ordered them months ago, so they're supposed to be here by now. There's exactly 3 people waiting for t-shirts. So the t-shirts are coming.
So, yeah, just because you have your subscribers putting 1s in the chat or OTVO in the chat does not mean they're going to make any changes or difference in the system. But I like how you keep their attention and lie to them so that they continue to follow you and give you money whenever you need it. Because that's the only reason why you're doing this. Because it's easier for you to grift and beg for money from other people than to actually go out and get a job. And I am speaking on behalf of experience since I've worked since I was 14 years old. I really don't understand how somebody at 48 years old can drive around in not his own vehicle, by the way, and sleeping in homes that are not his and just wandering through life without a purpose. He doesn't have a mission. He has a grift. That's all that is, a grift, not a mission. And those, oh, please, you did not order those shirts months and months and months ago. You ordered them recently. Those 3 people that are waiting on shirts, from what I've seen, 2 of them have already asked for a refund. So you've got one other person wanting a t-shirt, and it's probably Jeff Hates Pigs or Coke Dog or Chevy or somebody, because you probably wouldn't even give them for free to your biggest subscribers or people that you consider friends. And the hat's going to be the same thing. Order the hat, you're going to wait a year to 2 years before you ever receive it, because all he wants is that money.
OTVO, overturn Terry versus Ohio. Ohio. Man, Ohio's a mess. And listen, I'm sorry. I wish I could stay longer. I got to get the flock out of here. Do me a favor, everybody. Get over to Delete Law's Clips. I'm going to be going live from Delete Law's Clips over my next few audits that I interact. Anytime I interact with the little copper right now, I'm going to be going live streaming from DLZ Clips. I was just live streamed just now. I just had a cop that pulled someone over right in front of me. My camera, of course, is always charged. I was Johnny on the spot. I jumped out and I started filming that little piggy. That's what I did. I got to get the flock out of here. I'll see you guys on the next one.
Oh, silly little Chille. I now know why you record police officers. And everybody else, you're about to find out. You know how you can tell that Chille is not really interested in filming police or anybody else to fight for any kind of amendments? It's because he records his own face more than he records the police or the surroundings. 98% of his videos, his face is right there in the camera. That's how you know that Chille is only doing it to film himself.
Just filming for your protection, ma'am. I'm only filming for your protection. Just to make sure that he does things the right way, that's all. Why'd he pull you over? Your lights were off. It's a beautiful dog you got in the back there. Yeah, every time you get pulled over by the cops, someone should be filming. Your camera should be out, and you should be filming. As soon as you see a cop, your camera should come out of your pocket. And not all of them are evil, but there's some that are. You know, he seems like a sweet boy right now. There's a guy with a camera here, though. See the difference? Because there's a guy with a camera here right now. He seems like a sweet boy. But he is a boy, that's for sure. That's for sure. I mean, I don't think the headlights being off should be pulled over with lights and all that stuff on it.
The funniest part of this is even the driver, that woman, doesn't want to interact with Chille, but she feels like if she doesn't say anything, then she's being rude. Like, unfortunately, lady, you got sucked into his bullshit. I am proud of this woman, though, for not entertaining any of his bullshit. He's just so pathetic. Like, he cannot stand to stand there and not be interacting with somebody because he needs that constant attention. He seeks it 24/7. I bet even when he's sleeping, he's still trying to get attention. He's such a man child. And for him to call that police officer a boy, no. Chille is the only boy in this video. He also mentions, I don't think that your lights being off should be, that they should be able to pull you over for that. Are you serious right now? Do you know what can happen when people drive around at night without their headlights turned on? People can get run over and killed. Animals can get run over and killed, which even happens with lights on. But more than likely, we'd see a lot more dead animals on the side of the road. You could crash into another car because that car doesn't see you. If they're going to make a turn and you're coming close, they could turn right before you get to that section and boom, you've done hit them because you didn't see them coming because there's no headlights. And there's a lot of places that do not have street lights. You know, if you leave city limits, more than likely you're not going to see any street lights. So you have to have your headlights. He's so freaking stupid. So there is a small list of things that Chille would love to see legalized. Number 1, drugs of any kind. Number 2, drunk or impaired driving. 3, stalking. 4, GHB. 5, driving at night without headlights. That one got added. 6, texting or reading while driving. 7, no speed limits anywhere. 8, the extinction of all police. 9, bestiality. And 10, ridding of all judges. He doesn't like judges because they've all pretty much failed him in a court of law when he loses every single lawsuit he brings.
How you doing? How you doing, buddy?
Good. Are you with him?
How you doing? Good to see you. There you go, man. There you go. So you're the new breed, huh? You're the new breed of Las Vegas copper, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Nice to meet you, man. My name's JD.
JD?
Yep, how you doing?
Nice
My pleasure. My pleasure. You'll be on my channel called Delete Laws if you want to check it out.
Delete Laws?
Yeah, you want to say your name and badge number for everybody?
Officer Tran 19183.
Officer Tran 19183. Appreciate you not giving them a hard time. Appreciate that. Take care of yourself, Officer Tran. Take care, bud.
So wait, now Chille's literally going by the name JD. So he's just using his initials now as his name. I bet it's because if he was to introduce himself as Jose Maria DeCastro and the police officer just happens to look it up in the system, he'll see the warrants that Chille has out for him right now. So now he's just going to go by JD so that they can't do that. He's such a... Oh my God. It just proves that he takes no accountability for any of his actions, even though he wants to criticize everybody else for doing what he does. And he's the only one doing it.
So Tran, what made you sign up? What made you sign up to be a copper?
Honestly, it's a recent revelation, but
yeah.
I always liked helping people. I was a nurse for a CNA.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, so I like hands-on work. Then I went to an office environment.
No, office environment sucks, dude.
Yeah.
I can't do a 9-to-5 job either.
I wouldn't say it sucks. It's just like it was. Just wasn't fulfilling.
Well, I mean, I like to think that you're one of the good ones. What do you do about the bad ones?
Bad ones, take them away.
When you see the bad coppers, what do you do? Because I want to.
Met one yet.
You've never seen them do anything wrong. How long have you been a copper?
About a year now.
In a year, you've never seen anybody do anything wrong? Not a single copper ever where you thought to yourself, if that was my mother or my brother?
Well, obviously, we do things differently, but I wouldn't say it's wrong.
You haven't seen him do anything? I mean, like, come on, really? In a year? Come on, bro. You're talking, we just met. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I have a channel called Delete Laws. I'm super educated.
Is it YouTube or?
Wait. Okay. Did Chille literally just say he's super educated? That is the funniest thing I've heard come out of his mouth in any of these videos today. Oh, yeah. No, you're severely uneducated, but you are definitely not super educated. And I don't understand why he has to bother this poor police officer. He obviously didn't want to speak to you. And you're just going to run your mouth and push off your hatred and your non-existent education while you speak to this poor officer. And Chille, I'd be careful giving out your YouTube channel name every time you meet a police officer, because all it's going to take is them to see one video and they'll all be able to see who you truly are. The number one enemy of the police force, of the entire police organization and to society, you are enemy number one.
The Mullen Commission, the Knapp Commission, the Seabury Commission, the Wickersham Commission, they all say that the cops see everybody doing something wrong. And you're young, and all you young guys are looking good in uniforms, you know what I'm saying? You guys are young and strong, and it's your mid-20s, it's your time to shine. So I respect that about you guys. But in a year, you have to have seen one cop do something wrong to someone else.
Like I said, man, we do things differently.
But you never saw any cop do anything wrong to anybody else?
If it was wrong, then...
Did you arrest him?
Another cop?
Yeah.
I've not arrested another cop.
Okay. And you don't have a drop gun? A drop gun?
What's that?
Oh, your first year on the job. You don't know what a drop gun is?
Drop gun?
You never heard of the term drop gun?
No, sir.
You got any drop drugs?
Drop drugs?
Drop gun, drop drugs.
No, I haven't heard of that.
Oh, man, you got to watch my channel, Delete Laws.
All right, man.
I interviewed tons.
I think it's a bit comical listening to Chille try and praise somebody for doing their job when Chille doesn't even understand what that police officer's job entails or what he's supposed to be doing as a police officer. And it's not that Chille cannot sit and do office work for eight hours a day, maybe 10 hours a day. It's not that he can't do it, it's he chooses not to do it. Because for him, it's easier and faster to just manipulate and lie to his subscribers and then beg for fundraising money. It's so much easier for him to do than actually get a job.
Cops. Tons of ex-cops. I interview them and I ask them about what the procedures and policies are, what are the practices of police. And after your first year being a rookie, the statistics I have are 9 out of 10 cops carry a drop gun and drop drugs in case you step on your own tongue.
Okay, first of all, Chille, stop using meth or whatever other drugs you seem to put in your body 24/7. Listening to your lips part as you're talking is so disgusting and so cringy that I just want to smack you in the face with a water bottle, hoping it breaks open and causes some moisture to go inside of your mouth. You are so gross. Yeah, Chille doesn't interview ex-police. He interviews people who he tells them to say they're ex-police, but he doesn't actually interview ex-police officers. And his statistics, 9 out of 10 police officers have done drop gun and drop drugs. When Chille says when he says statistics or his statistics, you know he's saying his opinion. Chille wouldn't know how to look up a statistic to save his life.
Oh, but I don't say that because I'm running. But you know what I'm saying? Like, so if you don't ever carry a drop gun or drop drugs, then God bless you, dude. All right, take care, Mr. Tran. There it is, guys. There it is. You're not always gonna. It's, and thank God it's not always exciting. Scoot over, Charlie. Scoot over. Not on my lap, Charlie. I said scoot over. I said scoot over, Charlie. I said scoot over, little bear. I said scoot over. Anyway, it's not always super exciting. Sometimes you pull over and you film coppers because you don't want to see the person who is being pulled over. You don't want to see them die. I don't want to see anybody die. I gotta get sorry about there's no light in here. Anyway, all right, guys, listen. I'm super slammed. I have so much going on right now. I cannot wait to show you guys.
Okay, so that was the second video that Chille had put up yesterday. It was a live stream. He did 3. One on Delete Laws, which was like 6 minutes long. And then he did 2 more on Delete Laws Reloaded, which the first one was the other one, I think the other one was also 6 minutes. And then there was a 10-minute one. I guess he just chose not to record while driving, which is, wow, different for him. Maybe he learned his lesson getting pulled over and ticketed. Doubtful, but he might be playing it safe for a little while right now. I mean, he does know that the FBI is watching him, They've built a case on him, and he's finally was pulled over for having his phone in his hand while driving. So he might actually be laying low a little bit, but it won't be long before he starts doing all his bullshit again, and he'll get caught again, and hopefully this time, more serious consequences.
They got the road closed, man. One second, real quick.
I'm not sure about anybody else, but it doesn't look like they have the road closed. I've seen 2 cars now go in each direction of that road, and that man is standing there waiting to cross the street. But, you know, Chille thinks he knows everything. And you notice how he has not yet received any attention from the police officers where he was standing. So he's inching his way closer and closer to the police motorcycle.
You're welcome, David. How many years you got left, partner? How many years you got left?
A lot.
A lot? You gonna keep with it? You're not gonna retire?
Sorry, when I can.
I mean, but you gonna stay with it?
Yeah.
Really? I mean, it's not going good. It's going terrible.
What's that?
The interaction between police and citizens is so horrible. Like the reason I film you guys is because I never know when I'm gonna get lucky and.
And me and my partner are gonna start fighting.
No, I mean, dude, we're seeing it. It's like it's not one video or two. You go on YouTube and then like you got a best friend from high school and college. So your best friend from high school or college goes on YouTube. They see what cops do, and you joined them. I mean, think about that. Like, if you go on YouTube, you can watch it.
I'm at work making money. I'm not people on YouTube.
But your money, though, is making money by...
Chille is so stupid and so desperate for attention that he can easily tell that this police officer doesn't want to engage in him at all. But he's just going to keep going and going and going anyways. And what the hell are you talking about? That you have somebody from high school, a friend from high school or middle school who goes on YouTube, sees a video of police officers, and then they join you, or they see police officers doing bad and then they join you? Like, what the hell are you talking about? Do you even know what you're talking about? No, I'm pretty sure you don't. Leave the police officer alone. He's clearly trying to work, and he's right. You know what? That police officer just proved that he is a hell of a lot better of a man and human being than you'll ever be. When he sat there and said he's busy working and making money and doesn't have time for YouTube. He's dead on that. He's not going to go look up your videos or have anything to say about what you have to say. Because guess what? Unlike you, Chille, he is a real man. He has a job. He has a car. He has a home. He has a family that loves him. You have nothing.
Yeah, dude. Your job is jump the shark. It's no longer a good job. Like I don't want to dislike you as a person, but it's a terrible job. Well, I mean, you signed up for this and you have YouTube available, so you must know what you signed up for. You know what you joined.
Well, that doesn't answer my question. What do you good job?
Well, what do you really want to do with your life? What makes you? What's your passion? Follow your heart and your passion. If this job could not be your heart and passion.
What's your heart and passion?
Changing this system that you guys have created that gives absolute power to authority and not to the people. The sovereign of the people is the power, but yet you guys have claimed it as your own. Every single word of the Federalist Papers is a lie.
You are trying so desperately to insult this police officer, and you're failing with everything that comes out of your mouth. You are so desperate to look like the hero or to look like you're a savior to society, and you're failing miserably at even doing that. You're a failure. You're nothing. You're nobody. You'll always be alone, Chille, because you will not stop being the vile person that you are. This police officer, yes, his heart and his passion is what he's doing. This is what he wanted to do. He wanted to have a job, have a career that he can financially support himself and his family and live a good life. How can you answer that question back to him when you yourself don't even have a heart? You have no empathy, no sympathy. You only care about yourself. You will forever stand alone in life because you choose to take the bad way. You chose to take that path in life. You did it. Not the police, not society, not the system. You. You chose your path in life. And now you have to live it as the pathetic loser you'll always be.
If you're not familiar with the Federalist Papers, you would read it now, and every other line you're screaming, going, well, that's not true anymore. The idea is that you're to protect and serve. You guys are in love with calling yourself law enforcement. You're not a law enforcer. You don't have a law enforcement agreement.
I think they were in love with that.
Every cop I talk to, I say, you signed a peace officer's agreement to uphold the peace of the county. You did that. But now, everywhere you go, it's law enforcement. We enforce laws on people. You told me a second ago you're going to finish out your career doing this. You look like you're 30 years old, bro. You're going to do this to people for 20 more years? You look good, bro. You're looking good. You're looking young, man. I'm not a total prick. I don't like cops, but I'm not a total dickhead. I actually have some good in me.
I'm just curious, what made you not like cops?
You're an oppressive, murderous, rapist, blue wall of silence organization that is in love with a gang symbol and calling yourselves law enforcement.
Chille, you are the last person to say any of those things to anyone, including a police officer. Because, again, he is more of a man than you can ever dream of being.
Enforcers.
Do you feel like all cops are the same?
How many reports have you lied on? How many cops have you lied for? And remember, I've read every police commission there is. How many reports have you lied on?
I don't lie on them.
You've never lied on a report? Well, then how come the Mullen, the Wickersham, the Knapp, the Seabury, they all have cops?
I think it's bad to generalize people and put people all in this category.
But you don't cover for the other.
It's like saying that all citizens are the same or all military are the same.
How many bad cops have you arrested?
How many bad cops have you arrested? I've dealt with a lot of good cops that want to do the right thing and do the right thing.
So far, you've admitted to nothing. You don't lie on reports. The organization you joined isn't murderous and oppressive. Everything you do is good so far. You refuse to take any risk. The torture cuffs you carry on your belt. I'm 48 years old. If I did a hit and run and I have to go with you, I'll go with you. You don't have to torture cuff me. But you don't even know they're torture cuffs because no one's really put them on you the way you put them on people.
They've never been put on.
Let me put them on you.
They've been put on me multiple.
But let me put them on you the way you put them on people.
You can name off every report that you want to. You never read them yourself. You might have tried to read them, but after like half a minute, you didn't understand it and you totally gave up. And what is this gross obsession you have with wanting to or begging police officers to let you handcuff them? Even this cop here can tell that you have some sick, creepy fetish with wanting to handcuff male police officers. Like, keep that shit in the bedroom. Stop taking it out on the streets. No cop wants you around them.
You put them on nicely? You disable people completely. I know, you guys never want to argue. I don't. You're a good man. You're a good human. Because you joined an organization that's all those things. If you say you're a good person, then how can you join that organization? I mean, it's tough to like them. It's tough to appreciate what they do. You know, he's butthurt that I told him that he joined a murderous, oppressive, rapist organization that hurts people and oppresses our society. But yet, he doesn't want to take any responsibility for anything that he has done. He has no responsibility.
Wait, that police officer is the one that's butthurt? Are you serious right now? You are the one who is sitting there staring into your camera once again, crying, whining, and bitching because the police officer doesn't want to interact with you or talk to you. He's right. All you want to do is argue, because that's all you want to do is argue and try to insult them. You fail at insulting them because they all know that what's standing in front of them is some mentally unstable junkie who has no clue what he's talking about. They don't want to deal with you. This cop did the right thing and he walked away from you. So then you turn around and you cry. You're crying because the cop doesn't want to answer your questions and doesn't want to bow down to anything you have to say. Why should he have to admit to something he doesn't have to admit to? He is obviously a good cop. He probably hasn't arrested any other police officers, and he probably hasn't come across any police officers that were bad. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say it. He's probably never lied on a police report. Most of them don't. That's your illusion. That's your imagination. It's your narrative. And you're trying to paint every police officer to be the way that you think they should be, just so you can continue to lie and manipulate the idiots that follow you, so you can continue stealing money from them. For what? New clothes, new glasses, your Amazon wish list? Come on. So those were 3 of the live streams put together that Chille did last night. They were so short that I just went ahead and threw them together and did one video on it. But it seems like every time he goes out, he's more delusional. He's more obsessed with wanting to handcuff police officers. Like, seriously, it's obviously his biggest fetish. He's in love with police officers. He can't hide it no more because he's letting it out so much more every time he interacts with them. Every officer that he interacted with last night, or when he made this video or this live stream, I think it was last night, every single one of them were polite, nice, respectful, and just outright good people. Unfortunately, they had the nightmare of running into that which is Chille. I feel bad for each and every one of them that had to literally stand there and listen to his voice and watch his dry mouth open and shut every time word vomit came flying out, because he never says anything worthwhile or honest. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next one. Take care. Be safe. I love each and every one of you.